I think that we're referring now to the law that says you do not need a high school diploma to work for the government of Guam. I was the one who originally introduced the law that said you're required to have a degree to work for the government of Guam. And I did that because people at that time, as well as I, were convinced that it was too easy to get a government of Guam job. Everyone wanted a government of Guam job. And that not requiring a high school diploma induced people, did not give any incentive for people to stay in school in order to get a government job. And so I passed a law that said you needed a high school diploma to work for the government. This law was reversed. I also then introduced a bill to remove this requirement because the original intent of the law did not affect the dropout rate at all. People and children continued to drop out of school even though we required them to have a high school diploma to work with that. In addition to that, we saw that the social cost of putting people out there and not giving them an opportunity to earn a living even though they had skills to do certain jobs was not effective and as a social policy and as a public policy. So I changed the law that allowed you to work in entry-level jobs in which the skills that you have fit the job required and not require a high school diploma if your skills fit the job requirement for only entry-level jobs. We had continued social problems because now people who had skills but weren't able to succeed academically could not earn a living even though they had the skills to earn a living with the government.
Okay.
The most pervasive thing is that it's not a blanket policy. You still, in order to get the job, entry level only, you still have to have the skills necessary to perform that job. And if the skill is not related to a high school diploma and just related to the tasks and the job skills for that position, then that's what should be considered. I think everybody wants to improve themselves, and what this does is at least provides the ground floor and the open door to get in there, be productive, see what it's like to have responsibility, and when you want to improve yourself, then you have to respond with some personal responsibility by getting back to school, earning your degree, and then you can move up in your position and your career.